Hey there, viewers! How to grow your chest fast with just push-ups. The push-up is often overlooked and considered unworthy of inclusion in many men's training programs. That's a big mistake. Because when it comes to building a bigger and stronger chest, few moves are better than the classic bodyweight exercise that's still used to separate the Army men from the Army boys. This effective chest builder push-ups can be done anywhere, anytime, and it works your shoulders, triceps, and abs too. In this video, we will be talking about different push-up variations that grow your chest fast. Keep on watching to find out more. Real quick, hit that like button and let's get back into it. What muscles do push-ups work? The standard push-up targets the following muscles. Number 1, pectoralis. Number 2, abdominals. Number 3, serratus anterior. Number 4, triceps brachii. Number 5, brachialis. Number 6, deltoid. How to grow your chest fast with just push-ups. Instead of pushing from the elbows and letting your triceps do most of the work, move your shoulders all the way back to increase the range of motion. By doing this simple trick, you will stimulate your pecs much more. Moving your shoulders back and retracting your shoulder blades not only results in a nice stretch at the bottom, but also protects your shoulders. This is the quickest way to grow your chest with push-ups that can work with most grips you choose, be it close, medium, or wide grip. It is not recommended for extremely wide grip, however, as it increases the stress for your shoulders and even decreases the muscle activity for your chest. To increase even further the range of motion, you can use parallels, push-up handles, or even rings, but do not overdo it. Push-up variations. What follows are some of the best push-up variations to increase the total number of regular push-ups that you can do, as well as see gains in chest size, definition, strength, and endurance. We'd recommend mastering each of the beginner-based push-up variations before moving on to the next level intermediate. If you're already experienced with those push-up variations, begin at the intermediate level and make sure you're able to properly execute those before jumping into advanced level push-ups. Remember that at the beginning of learning a new exercise, it's not about the number, but the form. Give everything you have to master the form of each push-up and leave your ego at the door. You'll eventually get the numbers you want, but there's no need to rush through an exercise and hurt yourself. Number 1, beginner push-up variations. These beginner-friendly push-up variations are the first step after a standard push-up. Number 1, eccentric push-up. The eccentric push-up emphasizes the portion of the exercise where you are actively lowering your upper body towards the ground. This variation is better for endurance, and it's a great way to achieve total muscle fatigue. Follow the same form as a regular push-up, but as you lower your upper body towards the ground, do a count of 5. Number 2, incline push-up. This push-up targets the lower portion of the chest muscles. It's also great for achieving a full range of motion if you are using 2 benches or chairs that are separated. Following the same form as above, make sure there's a space in the middle as you place your hands on 2 separated benches or chairs. If you only have 1 bench, that's okay. Just be sure to have a shoulder-width hand placement. Perform a normal push-up, allowing yourself to drop a bit past parallel. You'll immediately feel the difference in your chest. Number 3, one-leg push-up. By slightly elevating 1 foot off of the ground, you'll feel a greater activation in your core. You'll also challenge your balance and stability in a new way. Assume a regular push-up position and lift your left foot off the ground. Perform a push-up as you normally would, then switch feet for the next set. If you're not able to keep it elevated during the push-up, you can stack it on your right foot. Don't forget to alternate which foot is off the ground every set. Number 4, close grip push-up. The close grip push-up tends to be better as a tricep-focused exercise, but it still activates the chest. It also presents a new challenge for your stability since your hands will be closer than normal. Using a normal push-up position, move your hands closer together. They should be aligned with your chest muscles, not your shoulders. Perform a push-up as you normally would. Number 5, wide grip push-up. Opposite the close grip push-up, we have the wide grip variety. By extending your hands outside of shoulder width, you'll find that your front deltoids are activated more. You'll also achieve a deeper range of motion. Using a regular push-up position, simply move your hands outside of shoulder width and perform the exercise as normal. Number 2. Intermediate push-up variations. Using these intermediate level push-up variations is an excellent way to boost more than muscle mass. You'll also be able to increase your bench press. Number 1. Decline push-up. Decline push-ups place more activation in the upper chest and front deltoids. You'll also need your core game to be on point. Place your feet on a bench, chair, or stable elevated surface. Be sure that your core is contracted and tight as you lower your chest towards the floor. Maintain a neutral gaze and watch out for flaring elbows. Number 2. Staggered hands push-up. Use the regular push-up stance that we described above, but slide the left hand down towards your ribs while keeping the other one underneath your shoulder. Every few reps, switch hands. Just be sure to keep it the same for every set. For example, if you're aiming for 20 push-ups, switch hands every 5 repetitions. Number 3. Spider-Man push-up. As you perform a regular push-up, bring your left leg up and to the side of your body towards your left shoulder. Pause just above the ground holding this form. Slowly kick back your left leg, then repeat on the other side of your body. Number 4. Side-to-side push-up. From the regular push-up position, move your right hand and foot simultaneously to the right side. Perform a push-up, and once you return to the top of the movement, go again to the right side. Perform 5 push-ups to the right, then switch, moving your left hand and foot at the same time towards the left side. Keep the number of push-ups you do on each side even. For example, if you can't do 10 push-ups but you can perform 6, then aim for 3 on the right side and 3 on the left side. An advanced version of this exercise involves lowering yourself down towards the floor, then moving to the side from the lowered position. Number 3. Advanced push-up variations. The following push-ups require a strong fitness foundation in order to perform safely. We would not recommend these push-ups for beginners due to the potential for an injury. Once you've spent a month or 2 perfecting the form of the beginner level and intermediate level push-ups, then you can graduate to these advanced push-up variations. Number 1. Plyometric push-up. Begin in a regular push-up position. Spread your hands out past shoulder width and do the same with your feet. You should have a nice wide and stable base. Lower yourself to an inch or so above the ground. Contracting the chest muscles, forcefully push off of the ground so that your hands and feet are off the ground simultaneously. Feel free to clap here if you like, but be sure to have your hands back under you for the landing. As you land, make sure that your hips are not dipping towards the ground. If your hips are good, then don't waste any time. Go immediately into the next repetition. Number 2. One-armed push-up. Begin in a regular push-up position but take your feet wide just like you did in the plyometric push-up. Move the left hand to your thigh as the right hand is placed directly beneath your shoulder but favoring the center. You'll naturally turn a bit to the right side and that's okay. Lower yourself slowly towards the ground to maintain your form. If you start to fall over, consider widening your foot stance a bit more, but work on narrowing the stance over time. Switch sides and perform the same number of push-ups. That's 1 set. Number 3. Feet on the wall push-up. Find a wall or a stable surface where you can comfortably and safely place your feet. You can reverse walk your feet up the wall while you face the ground. Once you reach the point where your body has straightened, stop here. Brace your core and keep a neutral gaze as you slowly lower yourself towards the floor. You'll feel this one a lot in your shoulders and upper chest muscles. When you finish your set, slowly walk your hands out so you essentially walk down the wall. Are you able to do any of the beginner, intermediate, or advanced push-ups? Let us know in the comments below. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. For more interesting facts on the human body, subscribe to the channel. Here are 2 more videos you should check out. Both of them will definitely help you reach your goals.